This probably should be adjusted. There we go. That's better. Right? I mean, I'm not really following the rule of thirds with fucking... What is the rule of thirds? Isn't it like you imagine like the imaginary grid lines, and then like your head is supposed to take up... There's supposed to be like a third of it above your head, and then like... I don't fucking know. But, this is gonna be a long... Well, I don't know, because the rain might become an issue over there in Bristol. But this should, if everything goes according to plan, this should be a long stream. And if it doesn't go according to plan, it could be a short stream, or it could be an even longer stream. So, yeah. But this stream should last at least until, 10:30. Because they have qualifying races today. There's 4 qualifying races for the Cup Series and 4 qualifying races for the Truck Series. Each of them are 15 laps, so that'll be fun. I feel like they should have been a bit longer, but, that's fine. Because 15 laps around Bristol. Well, no, the Bristol Dirt time... Actually, the Bristol Dirt lap times are not as bad as what I thought they would be. I thought they'd be, closer to, 30 seconds, but they're getting around there in about, 20 seconds. And they usually get around there at, 17 seconds, 16 seconds at the normal Bristol. So, I don't know. Man. Just don't know. But it doesn't start for another 20 minutes anyway. But, they got horse racing on Fox Sports 1 right now, so I've been watching some fucking horses go in a circle. Can't wait to watch some cars go in a circle. Horse racing is weird. They have, so many races. The Kentucky Derby is weird, too. It's like you hype up that whole day, and then the race is only, 2 minutes. It really is. There's so much fucking coverage and so much going on at the Kentucky Derby, and the race is only 2 minutes long. It's ridiculous. I get it. Those horses can't go for more than, a lap. Wait, there might be... Do they do more than 1 lap? I don't know. But still, it's come on. If you can't make an event where the actual action of the event is not longer than the time that you're just sitting around waiting for it to start, then don't even do it. Let's play some Snake, though, for a bit. Yeah. I'm gonna beat my record. My record is 54. Ah! Pussy. Oh, I should tweet out that I'm live. I'm gonna tweet out that I'm live. I've been live for 5 minutes already. It's a quick 5 minutes. All right. Ah! Yo, my swag. What's up, bro? I should turn this down. No one needs to hear all that. Just mute it. No one fucking needs to hear that. I'm trying to beat my high score. That's usually what I do before the races actually start. Today's gonna be weird. Well, I mean, if it turns out that we, turn on the race and it's raining and they're not even gonna do anything today, then it's gonna be a pretty quick stream. But I'm hoping that we have a good day full of action, full of fun racing, qualifying races. Heat 5, the race is about to start, or the qualifying races are about to start pretty soon. So by the time I get my whole stuff set up for all that, it'd just be no point. There's qualifying races, 15 laps. There's 4 qualifying races for the Cups, 4 qualifying races for the trucks, each of them 15 laps. So yeah. You didn't know that? You didn't know there was qualifying races? I mean, I didn't know that there was going to be qualifying races until the other day. I was like, oh, okay. Woo! You vape. You did? Vaping. Vape Nation. Whee! I'm a genius at this game. Except my high score is like 55, and most people's high score is higher than that. Yeah, again, I wish they would save, like, your high score. Like, even once you, like, leave the game. Because my high score is not actually 27. That's just my high score for this session. Motherfucker. What's up? How's it going, AMH? How are you doing? You ready for some good heat races today? I mean, if they even happen. Fucking... I'm gonna check the weather in Bristol after this. I mean, it would be nice to just check that live camera. Oh yeah, that live camera that I showed the other day on the stream, they shut it down for the weekend. Like, you can't... Or I think, I mean... Like, you can't, like, the one weekend that you think you would actually want to look at the live camera and see some racing, you can't actually watch it. They just, like, and I've gone back through the stream archives of that live camera, and they've had that camera up since 2016, and, it, like, every race weekend besides, like, the April 2018 race weekend, they've, like, shut it down. so it's kind of lame. What's up, Smitten? How's it going? Ready to watch Rain today, you keen? Keen. Kean. Kean. Interesting, I don't even know what that means. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna check the, Bristol, Tennessee. See what the radar, oh boy. Oh, fucking lovely. Gotta love that. Oh, shit. Where's the track? The track. Where the fuck? Oh, there's the track. Alright. Right there. No, it's looking clear. That's actually good. Oh, well, and then all hell breaks loose. It might just be a long night, honestly. We might actually, yeah, I think we will get this all in. It might just be a long night. Good news! This is insane. Mr. Beast did 50 straight hours buried alive. No, he fucking didn't. He probably buried himself, and then when the camera wasn't on, he left the fucking place that he was buried, and then went back when the camera turned back on. Ugh. You guys gotta follow this guy on Twitter. If you don't follow this guy on Twitter, I don't know what you're doing. This guy is a fucking legend. He lives... so these are condos at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and he lives in them year-round. And he got to see the testing happening. Watch what video? I probably couldn't watch one of Mr. Beast's videos. He's too big. They'd probably get me for that. But yeah, this dude lives in the fucking... And then he just goes to every race, too, pretty much. Seems like. So you can just see, like, what they're doing. Like, the weird shit that they're doing year-round at the track. He made this amazing video of the... That was the Daytona 500 finish. The Mr. Beast one. Yeah, I think he's probably too big that they'd probably, like, flag me for that. If I showed one of his videos. And I just kind of know how the YouTube business is sometimes. But yeah, you could also just see, like I must be annoying as fuck, because he's tweeted out before that they're, like, testing the speaker system. I cannot imagine how fucking annoying that would be to, like, be in your house and then just have, like, the speakers blaring. Ah. My dad said, can you get the trash out? You know what? No. I won't. Yeah, it's like one of the coolest accounts on Twitter, though. So y'all gotta follow him. If you don't, then you're missing out. Should I get the trash out? Should I go get the trash out real quick? I don't know. I'm leaving that up to you guys. Also, I don't know if they're going to have a leaderboard for these heat races. I hope so. I mean, that would kind of suck if they didn't. But, the schedule... Oh, that's not the fucking weekend schedule. The Bristol schedule... In 10 minutes, the trucks qualifying race. So that sounds fucking fun. TSN? What the hell is that? What the hell is TSN? The Sports Network. Oh, Canadian. Oh, so that's where you'd watch in Canada? Interesting. Interesting. Well, I also got this scoreboard right here. for the Red Sox. So I'll turn that on like when they're playing. I mean, their game's already finished for today, but when they're playing, I'll like have that on if I'm streaming. Last place in every heat for trucks doesn't make the race unless they have a provisional. I don't hate that. But I think it's just kind of dumb. Like, well, here's the dumb thing, in my opinion, because they're having, at least for the cup, it's like they're like combining like points earned in each of these heat races with like your finishing position, and that will like determine the start. I don't like that. I wish it was just like, you know, your finishing position was like where you started. Well, because then they would have to like, I don't know how that would work. Yeah. So first in, oh fuck, I don't know. That'd be interesting. Let's play some Slither and get into the same lobby. I want to play some Slither, yeah. Don't run into other players. Don't tell me what to do, okay? I'm gonna fucking get these. Get back here, fucking glowing, moving light. You bitch! You happy with that? You happy with yourself? Woo! I mean, there's no way to really even tell if we're in the same lobby or not. You fucking cunt. Alright. I think there was one time that I played this game, only once, where I actually got to like the top of the leaderboard. You know what's even weirder is that it's actually hard to find the person who is in the top of the leaderboard. Like, it's super hard to find them, like in the game. You'd think it'd be really easy because they're so big, but it's not. No! Okay, that was close. That was close. That was really close. We're really testing my patience here. How do we get in the same lobby? Just hope that we are. You can tell if the leaderboards are the same. But I don't think there's actually a way to get into the same lobby. Remember that one time that we solo teamed in Fortnite, Jaden? We just somehow got into the same lobby, and then we like played like duos, like, but it was in a solo game. No! Dick. Damn, I got 9 viewers in here already. You guys are just, the stream hasn't even started. This is just the pregame. This is just the pregame shits. Whee! Bitch, bitch, get back, you bitch! Fair enough. Fair enough. I will fuck you up, bro. This will be the end of your days as a YouTuber. It'd be funny if, like, the smallest guy who just got into the game was responsible for the death of, like, the fucking top guy. Yeah, and plus, I think even if we get into the same lobby, like, I think if you just die, you might just be put into another one, so. What's up, Austin? Oh, bitch, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that. There we go. Tasty. These tasty glowing lights, which probably have like a battery acid or something in them. That'll fucking kill me. I like batteries. I should eat a battery. I think one time I tried to. I didn't really try, I was just like chewing on it. I don't know why. I'm stupid. I don't always make the smartest choices. Which is why I, blew fucking ashes in my trash can and then caught it on fire. Whee! I'm getting bigger. I'm growing stronger, Daddy. I'm becoming a big boy. Mine. All mine. I don't know who actually killed them, but it's mine now. It's mine now, bitch. Yeah, pussy. Running me. I don't need your fucking sparkles. Ah! No! Alright. I think...
Stakes. We'll say goodbye to our FS1 viewers. Coverage continues over on FS2. Here on Fox Sports 1, live auto racing NASCAR Truck Series qualifying. That's next. We'll see you over on FS2 Florida Derby. Jeff Ruby Stakes still coming up.
We're at Bristol.
It's not raining.
Truck Series heat races. We're going to set the lineup for tonight's Camping World Truck Series race. Yes, it's Bristol on dirt. And it is a fun weekend. We have really enjoyed it. Practice challenging, a little more challenging.
I don't even know if they're gonna have a leaderboard up for this, but hopefully. I'm gonna get the trash out real quick though.
Adjusting to the circumstances and the challenges that presented themselves, and there were plenty of them. And then
I'll be back in a minute.
some heavy rain, well, challenging just to pack the track for those cars out there trying to get that.
Enjoy the moving text over my screen.
Earlier today, and track is quite wet, but we anticipate being able to get going here shortly. And when we do these qualifying races, this is how we're going to do it. They're starting lineup determined by a blind draw, and we'll have 4 heat races, 11 trucks apiece. They'll go 15 laps. Only the green laps count. The drivers will accumulate points according to their finishing position and also passing points. Finishing position, if you win the race, you get 10. Second place gets 9. Third place gets 8, and so forth. And a passing point, if you start second and finish first, well, you get a point. It's pretty simple. We'll add up those points, and that will set the lineup. It is... It's turned out to be a beautiful afternoon and early evening here in Bristol, Tennessee. Great to have you with us, Michael Waltrip. I'm Vince Welch, and we're looking forward to seeing some heat races and hopefully the big show a little bit later tonight. But Mike, there's no doubt about it. If anybody who's been a part of this event, it's just been an unforgettable event, and I think it's only going to get better from here.
You know what I love? We're going to continue the fun. Yeah. That's what yesterday was all about. Guys were coming out of their trucks with huge smiles on their face after challenging these high banks. The track has changed a lot. And what I've learned in dirt racing, it's all about transition. The track will continue to change, and you've got to stay on top of those things. That's why sometimes you think, well, the dirt track veterans will be the favorites. But we got a couple of truckers, Matt Craft and Stuart Friesen. They won at Eldora. They believe they can win. By the way, Stuart Friesen brought his wife along. She's going to be a challenger as well. And then we got the Truex siblings. A couple of guys that want to get out there, brothers that want to get out there and try to win this race. I can't pick a favorite. I talked to Kyle Larson this morning, and he was telling me the challenges that they were faced as drivers. And we're faced as commentators. Is it dry slick? Is it taking rubber? Where's the cushion? What's going on? All those questions are ones we're going to answer tonight. This is going to be, again, a lot of fun.
Well, the drivers are guessing a bit right now, too, and how that track is going to change throughout the course of the evening. One of those is standing by with our Regan Smith.
Well, Vince, it's absolutely a guessing game down here. I think the main thing is the drivers just want to get in these trucks and go. But as you see behind us, a little bit of work still happening on the racetrack. Tyler Ankrum, you're one of those guys that's ready to get in there and go. This is kind of right up your wheelhouse. You grew up on a farm. You're used to being in the mud like this.
Especially North Carolina with my new farm. Holy cow. The red clay, it sticks to your clothes for weeks at a time. And if your hands get dirty, it doesn't wash off. So I'm super excited to get out there. Practice was a blast, but track work is really good. A lot of moisture. I'm excited.
You start sixth and your heat race coming up in just a few minutes. Kind of right in the hornet's nest, if you want to call it that. What's the game plan, not knowing exactly what the track will be like?
To go forward, I mean, that's the only thing you can really do in this situation. As a few raindrops are falling top of my head right now. But you know, all you really got to do is go forward. These passing points are such a big deal, I think, this weekend, and really the overlying factor of where you're going to start today. So all you can really do is go forward and hopefully get that number one heat race win.
I do have to find out. You, to me, look like the guy that's going to have the most challenge in the truck tonight because of what you're wearing. Are you going to race in those boots? I love them, but it looks like a challenge.
It's the leather sole, man. You can't beat them. You really just can't beat them. But I told my crew guys I don't like wet feet nor muddy feet, so I threw them on, and you know what they say, sometimes you just have to save a horse.
Guys, we're gonna have to find out. I don't know if those are SFI approved, but we'll get it rolling in a few minutes on that.
I've seen over the years events of variation on the driver's shoe. The most famous was the wingtips that the great Dave Marcus used to wear. But this is
I'm back.
different. I could see that in the 70s when they raced dirt for the last time in the Cup Series. Whether it works here tonight, we'll have to wait and see. It differs, so to speak. Vehicles will be in it, including a couple of drivers who were they've got truck wins on.
I saw a dude chopping down a tree, but like he was like really up in the tree. Like he was like, it was like a high up tree, and he was like all the way up in the fucking tree. Look at that shit. Shit was insane. Thought he was gonna die.
And there's the guy everybody's talking about, Kyle Larson. Can he live up to the hype? Everybody kind of said he's going to win before he came here, but after practice yesterday, Vince, I don't see it. He's not one of my favorites on my short list.
Yeah, don't sleep on Chase Briscoe in that one neither. Coming all the way from the tail, Ryan.
They don't have a raw feed.
In heat race number 4, the fourth and final heat race, and you've got Ben Rhodes.
It says live, but it's not live.
Truck Series events.
Oh, live leaderboard. There we go.
So far this season. Right now the dirt is, well, it's more like mud. But we're working
Can I get the, oh no, it's just not even the actual leaderboard. That's annoying.
We are going to Disney.
Let your tomorrow begin today.
Have you seen the video of a guy putting a chair up his ass on Twitter? I have not seen that, but it sounds interesting.
Ticket package at select Disney Resort hotels.
It's kind of weird. Oh my god, no one fucking pulling tables out. Why is my room right below the dining room? No one human is NASCAR. You could see it move around inside him. Oh my god. I kind of want to see this, but I don't know if I can put it on stream.
Elliot put his papers in. There's nothing I can do.
Dude, this shit charges so fast. Like, damn. What is going on up there?
A grim new reality emerges.
COVID-23 has mutated.
All infected Americans are being
He's dead now?
camps.
This is insane.
What you're talking about is illegal.
We're all just trying to protect the ones we love.
Rent or own the latest movies with Verizon Files on demand.
Can you please be quieter?
Having fun. Maybe brother and sister there, they're having a little bit of a spat, but I think for the most part it's a fun time, and they are prepared, got the goggles.
Yeah, it would be weird to go to a race here at the Bristol dirt track. Just dirt flying up into your fucking face all the time.
It is dust, I mean, dust everywhere, and well, that's what happens when you go to the dirt track.
Safety glasses on and his Packers sweatshirt, watching the track Packers go around right now. And
He's
some of the
dead?
guys that are gonna
That's fucking insane.
Double duty, Vince. Yeah, running the truck race tonight and the cup race tomorrow. And to a man, they've all said they want to get some laps on this track and get a real feel for how everything is going to race, because they believe that's going to benefit them in the cup show.
throughout the course of the truck race tonight certainly will become an advantage for you. First-hand knowledge. Every cup driver in the race tomorrow.
Motherfucker.
Eyes glued to the TV.
When is this actually gonna start? When is the... Okay, so they said that the fucking heat race starts at 4:30. When does it actually start? Like, come on.
Both the F4 Truck Series and the Cup Series had 2 practices yesterday. We mentioned earlier the Truex brothers competing against one another for the first time in a long time, and Ryan Truex, I believe, is with Regan.
Well, he is, and certainly a big deal when the family members are out there racing against each other. Ryan, get to race against your brother Martin Truex tonight. Well, what's that like, and do you take it a little easy on each other, race a little harder? What are you going to do?
I just hope I'm around him, honestly. Seemed like he was a little better than I was yesterday. I kind of struggled a little
Oh.
bit first, but
NASCAR is telling teams they hope to get the truck heat started at 5 p.m. Eastern. They are working on the track. Well, that's lame.
we're kind of even playing field.
Oh, here's a radar.
I don't know. I'm glad that you didn't just call me Junior, though. You didn't call him Junior either, though. So I think I want to say to everybody at Fox, let's just get rid of the Junior altogether, and we'll both just be Truex and make it easy.
There we go. Everybody Truex, I like that game.
Why can't Martin Truex Jr. just not be a driver? And then Ryan Truex is like the only Truex.
Make sure it is a little bit better. In your heat race, from the second heat race, starting second, maybe not an opportunity for passing points, but you want to stay up front, obviously.
The fuck?
The biggest thing
They're
yesterday
killing people?
was where you wanted to be.
Why?
Especially in the second
Why?
practice after the cup cars, just the way the track rubbered up, and you wanted to be right on that bottom and try to get some of that.
Security forces killed dozens of protesters. Why?
Learning how to do that properly. I was definitely overdriving it a lot. I had to learn to slow down.
That's so weird.
Reminded me of concrete.
Why would you do that?
Bristol, where you really just want to get to the bottom and be really disciplined about staying there and not using up your tires. I think tire management
That's
is
so
key.
wrong.
So hopefully you have a good heat, have a good starting spot, and have some fun tonight.
I just added to my dirt repertoire also right here. So slow down to go fast. I've been told turn right to go left. A lot of these things don't make sense to me either. I don't know anything about dirt.
That's wrong, man. Don't kill people.
Well, and we understand
Don't kill people.
14 since Ryan and Martin have
NASCAR is targeting a 5 to 5:30 start time for the Truck Series heat races.
for the brothers. And Kevin Harvick
Okay.
this yesterday
Well, it better be 5, because fucking...
in his wheelhouse, and then we interviewed him after that first truck practice, and it's a shame he had the mask on because we could tell he was smiling from ear to ear about how much fun he had.
And he's still
Let's play some Minecraft until then.
I think we got about 4 or 5 fronts out of Kevin when he did his interview, and you can see it in his eyes.
Actually, no, I don't want to play Minecraft. Fuck that. I don't want to play Minecraft. It better not start loading up now.
Track ready,
Sometimes it does that.
and you see that the banking now at 19 degrees, down from 26 degrees. The racing service. 50
Well,
feet
thanks.
wide,
That would have been helpful if I had read that earlier.
provides 50 feet of racing. We're gonna have quite a show.
There's 30 feet of sweet spot. You're just going to work with the rest of
Yeah,
it.
if we've got 50
The
feet
fuck?
racing, width, we're gonna have a blast.
Then pull tear off. Dirt, baby. The dirt.
Of dirt, but again, we got some rain last night and then a very heavy rain earlier this afternoon, and so the track is quite muddy, but they've been working it in for quite some time, and we are getting close.
So I'm going to play more Snake. Unless you guys want me to do some cities.
Special delivery.
You guys got any cities for me to name?
Stream thousands of movies for free with any online order, no matter what you order. So you could have stuffed cheesy bread with extra cheesy rom-coms.
It's you.
Heat 5.
Or saddle up on the couch.
The thing is it takes so long to get that set up. I don't even want to set that all up. What cities? The 3 truck is withdrawn from the race. Isn't that Jordan Anderson? I saw that somebody had withdrawn. Takes like 2 minutes. Jaden, you don't understand the entire setup process.
You can be confident you're getting the best. Then buy in store or online for curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore Paint from Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Your local Ace has everything you need. And since we're right around the block, we'll deliver your paint for free. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This is how
You think Stuart Friesen's gonna win? I could see that.
it's been broken and put back together. This is Hal's relief, knowing he's covered by Medicare from Blue Cross Blue Shield.
I feel like if there's no cup heats today, they just shouldn't do them at all.
Over 80 years of healthcare expertise, we'll be there when it matters most. This is Medicare from Blue Cross Blue Shield. This is the benefit of blue.
Millions are saying yes to Allegra, the #1 allergist-recommended non-drowsy brand. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, it's non-drowsy. Say yes to Allegra, and for congestion relief, find Allegra D behind the pharmacy counter.
It's the best season yet. And after Blaney's win at Atlanta, the Cup Series is hitting the dirt. I love the smell of fresh dirt in Bristol. Breathe it in, people.
Tomorrow, FS1. And then we're in. The U23 men's national team battle Honduras in the CONCACAF men's Olympic qualifying semifinal. Tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. You can enter Clint Boyer's Fox Bet Super 6 Stage 2 contest for your chance to win $25,000 of Clint's money. Just download the app and pick 6 race outcomes about Stage 2 for your shot to win. It's free to play. Don't miss out. Play now while there's still time left.
Try to wipe that smile off Clint's face by
I just saw Clint a short while ago before he came on here, and he just was getting porn out of his pockets. He couldn't even stuff it all in there.
I used to pay him, so I know.
What a beautiful shot in this beautiful part of the country. And we're great to be able to see it, and we're glad that it's dry. And we'll keep our fingers crossed that it stays that way. Let's check in again with Regan.
Well, Vince, it is dry right now still, and grabbed one of the guys that was sitting up on the holler. Taylor Smith, you're actually up there taking a look at the race.
Oh,
trying to
shit.
see what it looked like. So what are you seeing from the holler, and what concerns do you have for this heat race coming up?
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly have no clue what I'm doing out here, to be completely
God damn it!
honest. It's my first time
Ah!
doing this, so,
I was stuck!
Danny a lot and some of the dirt guys' experience,
Motherfuckers.
and try to pinpoint some of the stuff they're talking about where the grip is and all when it's wet out, and then when it gets dry slick and all, and just trying to look for different things. Like yesterday in practice, they got really dry slick, and then practice 2, they watered it up and had a different look to it. So just trying to find that fine balance and what to expect in this first heat.
Chandler and I now have 2 things in common. Not only our last name, but we have no clue what we're doing out here. I'm glad we've established that. As you do with the heat race started, talk to Tyler Ankrum. He's starting in 6th, right in the middle of the pack, as you are. Any concerns about that because it's going to be such different conditions?
Well, I'm pretty confident in my JBL Toyota Tundra. Yesterday we got it dialed in pretty good, so I'm really excited and I'm confident in everything that's underneath me. So we'll let her rip and give it the best shot we have.
All right, have fun. Thank you, Chandler.
Appreciate it.
Chandler Smith and Regan Smith, no relation. For those of you wondering at home. Hey, look at that.
race vehicle on the track.
This wasn't on the agenda.
That isn't a truck and it's going the wrong way, but it's part of the track
Ah!
process and get those big slick tires with all that power under the hood, churn a little bit on this track, just speed up the process.
Yeah, heavier, bigger, and pack that track and get it race ready as soon as possible. And pulling out all the stops, everything they can do to get this thing ready.
I should have just waited to start the stream
But,
until like 4:30.
that is
Because now we're all just like sitting here waiting around.
every opportunity they have to get the most out of it.
I've been texting a few of my buddies that are racing today or tomorrow. And to me, it looks like we can start right now. I mean, the track looks perfect, but they said it has to be just a little bit drier. And you have to remember, Vince, too, mud will take up the radiators, and so it'll overheat the engine, blow that up. Plus, if you start too soon and there's no grip, these trucks will all slide down on the bottom of the racetrack and get stuck like looks
winner. I'm gonna beat my high score. My high score, like I said, is 55. Oh, that was like 3 of them right there. That was easy. Ah! My record's 54, sorry. So I gotta get to 55 to break it.
Red clay, you name it, it's all part of this track surface. I think that's fun to see.
Hey, this looks like a good Saturday night lineup at the short track there. Coming back to Bristol.
Smooth. They are a little tight.
Like, too tight? I'd like to see it break them in a little bit because it's not too loose.
For those who were born to ride, they're progressive.
True.
With 24/7 roadside assistance.
Okay.
Bristol always has rain problems.
I am here and now.
Though it's weird though that Bristol always has rain problems, but there's like never rain shortened races. They always go the full 500 laps. I remember one time there was a rain shortened race that was also long. It was like an overtime. 2014 Bristol, the fall or the spring race. It was like they went into overtime, but then it started raining, so then they called the race. So I guess that could be considered shortened, but it was also just longer because like they went to overtime.
Great deals get ready to turn your dreams into reality.
Right now, save big with a complimentary first month's lease payment on a new 2021 Highlander or Highlander Hybrid. Plus, every new Toyota comes
Woo,
with
woo.
our no-cost maintenance plan.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
It's time to let yourself explore the wide open beauty of Florida.
Yum. Yummy, yummy apples.
And soak up some peace of mind. Make each day shine exactly the way it's supposed to.
Ah!
Whatever getaway you're imagining, you can make it real here.
NASCAR's Camping World Truck Series at Bristol. We're going to race on the dirt tonight, and the qualifying heat races are next on the agenda, and they're trying to get the truck ready. As you see Stuart Friesen and a couple of the crew guys out there taking a look at the work that has yet to be completed. Hey, we're going to go to Charlotte and check in with our friend Shannon Spake. Hello, Shannon.
Hey there, Vince. Hi, Michael. So listen, I got
Hey there, Vince. It sounded super seductive.
and I did some laps, but I saw him out that Packer car over the last couple days. I don't know how much you would have to pay me to get in a car with him. What do you think? You guys, Vince, you gonna get in with him at all?
Well, you getting in the car with Michael's the first mistake you made.
Come on up, Shannon. I'll show you a good time on this dirt. I promise you that. I know how to really chunk some mud.
I knew you would, Michael. I know you would. All right, you guys have fun out there. We'll take it from here, and we'll see you in just a little bit. It's awesome. You know, listen, we're doing trucks out in Bristol. You saw those guys down there. Stuart Friesen was on pit road.
Yeah.
I was asking you, what is he looking for?
Yeah, and he knows what he's looking
Yeah.
for. He's a dirt racer, and I think, you know, Stewart's one of those guys that might have a slight edge because the track changes.
Motherfucker.
We talked about that as the trucks lay down that rubber, the moisture is pulled up, and so now it's got a lot of moisture in it, so it's going to drive a little different, and he knows what he's looking for, Shannon.
Full disclosure, we all live in North Carolina, and we know that red clay. We know what that feels like under our feet. Bobby, if I told you you had to get in a car right now, you had to drive to Bristol about 3.5 hours, you had to jump in a truck tonight and race in this race, what would you say?
What does it pay?
Last night, I was drunk and my friend drove me home, and I kept messing with him while he was in the car, and he kept getting super, like, more pissed than I've ever seen. I was like, yeah, so he was driving me home, and then he was like, don't do anything stupid, like trying to mess with my steering wheel or something. Which I totally, like, that idea was not even present in my mind. Like, it was 0% in my mind. And then once he said that, obviously, now I want to fuck with him. So, like, we were still stopped. We didn't even leave the house yet. And then I just, like, tapped his steering wheel. Like, the car wasn't even on. And then he got so pissed. And I was like, dude, come on. And then when we were driving on the highway, I, like, touched the door handle. I didn't open it. I was like, yo, watch this. And I touched the door handle. And then he got so pissed. It's like, the fact that we've been friends for this long and you don't have enough faith in me to not fucking kill us is almost worse than if I actually killed us, you know?
Oh man, I saw Stuart Friesen. I saw this and I went, oh my gosh, Stuart Friesen spinning out. That's not normal. But when he saw Bubba spin out,
It's like, chill your tits. I'm not gonna do anything. Literally, it was me, like, messing with him because he got so riled up about it. Like,
He's been on a roll this year, winning those first 2 races. So, can he make the right moves and be up front? It's going to be a lot of work. So I think he starts from the back from his heat race.
Someone is going to make history for sure out there. This is the first practice result down in Bristol for the Truck Series. Raphael Lassard, Carson Hocevar, Haley Deegan was in the top 5. Take a look at that. Of course, Chase Briscoe, Stuart Friesen. Not surprised about those two. Final practice results look like this. As we mentioned, Ben Rhodes, Ryan Newman. He is one guy who's watching the radar, looking good right now because he has to qualify on time. Tanner Gray, Stuart Friesen, and hey there, Matt Crafton. He's won a race at Eldora, so he's in the top 5 in final practice. So who stood out to you guys from Truck's practice yesterday?
bitch.
obviously the top 2, Ben Rhodes and Ryan Newman. I'm sure they stand out because they're up front. But at the same time, I see Tanner Gray back there in 3rd or 4th, and so I saw a mix. I saw a mix of a lot of trucks that were like, well, should they have been up higher, and then some guys that weren't. All in all, it's like, well, it's going to be a competitive field tonight, no doubt, for these qualifying races.
A different group of trucks from that first practice to the second practice. Here you see Tanner Gray making some laps on the outside. I mean, he's used to going straight at the drag strip, Shannon. So I know it's cool for him to get out there, and Haley Deegan, his teammate, were right in front of him. So that track changed so much between the first few laps of that first practice and then the second practice. There were over a second difference in lap time.
You think it changed yesterday? Wait till today.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Haley Deegan here, and she was one of the ones that was really aggressive and fast in that first practice, but she also did spin out at one point. And so, even though it's a little forgiving and you generally don't tear your race car up a lot, you lose all that track position, and they need to keep them as straight as they can tonight, Shannon.
Listen, you don't want to spin out, but you also want to know where those limits are. And when you've never raced on dirt or don't have a lot of experience, you kind of have to push the limit to see how far you can go, right?
Yeah, you really do. I mean, especially what they're doing right now on dirt. I mean, they're not a lot of them don't have the experience. Some of them do, but not in a truck maybe. So all in all, I mean, you got to really push it. And you see a lot of these guys get up there and get up to the cushion, and that's where because when you watch dirt track racing on Saturday night, the guys will jump the cushion and they're up near the fence or whatever, and it takes them a while to get back. So you have to know what that is. So the cushion's different for these guys than what we're normally used to at Bristol when it is concrete. Yeah. It's not quite the cushion. You might get a little bit free, but that's about it. But this is a lot different ball game for these guys.
And a different ball game, I think, for the Truck Series in general. We have a lot of double-duty drivers, more than we've seen in a while. Of course, a lot of guys trying to get some extra track time before Sunday. 7 in all. Ryan Newman does have to qualify on team. So, David, on time, I should say, what are they looking for? What can they figure out in the trucks that will translate to Sunday? Is it just time on the track?
Yeah, time on the track, but learning the racetrack. And even though this is a truck compared to a cup car, that they drive the similar, that they feel the same. You're not talking about splitter heights, very close to the ground. Some of the details that you have at other tracks. But a guy like Kevin Harvick, he's a champion in this. He's won truck races. He's on his own team, and he needed to just make some laps. And here you see him yesterday. He wasn't that fast in the first practice, but he was in the top 10 in the second practice. And like we continue.
Oh, it's almost 5.
Just change. And so I guarantee every time he goes out on that racetrack, Bobby, he picks up something, he sees something he missed, he learns something.
Yeah, and I look at Martin Truex Jr. I mean, I think he's pretty much said that he's not really that much of a fan of dirt racing. So what a great opportunity for these guys. I mean, I think about what they've done. Some of them have done during the week. They've done some late model racing. They've done modified racing. They went to local short tracks and run. But you can't get the experience that these guys need to get for tomorrow's race today. So I think of Martin Truex Jr., why waste your time doing some other things on dirt when really right now that practice they had and this race that they'll have tonight will be what they need for the race tomorrow. Same tires. That's right. Weight's about the same, so a lot of close variables there. And
If Truex wins tomorrow, I will fucking shoot myself in the face
to do this, and it would have been to do some other things.
on live stream.
Double duty last week, of course, double duty.
I will like
Here's a look at the 7.
borrow a gun from someone.
To make the truck win. Truck race.
Wait, actually, how could you borrow a gun from someone to kill yourself? How would that work? Because then how would they get it back? You know? And then it's like if you just do it right there next to him, and then he just takes the gun, then it looks like it was a murder.
We've got much more to come here on Race Hub as we get you ready for truck action out there at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's the first race on dirt at Bristol. We'll be right back.
At least I got a cinnamon roll during this delay. Dude, I don't like cinnamon rolls. I don't know why. That's something I think I would like, but I just don't. I like cinnamon, and I like rolls. But when you put them together, just nope. I eat dots. You know, like the candy dots.
In a world where most things seem real, sometimes they're not.
Nothing's real. Everything's fake.
Seltzer's real, and it tastes that way.
NASCAR waiting on the rain. Wait, it's raining now? If this gets delayed for too long, I'll probably just end the stream until they're gonna go.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do?
But
Loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to
are you saying it's raining right now, or?
Ability on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
What's my seaflight story? My car is more than 4 wheels. It's my after-work decompression zone. So when my windshield broke, I searched for someone who really knew my car.
That would suck if it's raining right now.
With their exclusive technology, they fixed my windshield, then recalibrated the camera attached to my glass, so my safety systems still work. Who knew that was a thing? Safelite has service I can trust.
No, I'm saying they need to get going soon. Oh yeah.
That means cooking daily.
They're literally like just.
You got paid. That means best burger ever.
Intuit QuickBooks helps small businesses be more successful with payments, payroll, banking, and live bookkeeping.
So what do you get when you take 14,000 truckloads of sawdust, dirt, and clay? Well, you get a racetrack that looks like Bristol, but
Fuck.
really isn't Bristol. There's Bristol on dirt. Stuart Friesen.
Oh, they're getting in the trucks now.
Drivers down there right now getting ready to jump in their trucks and go out for their heat.
Are they actually gonna do like a command, or are they just gonna fucking go?
He's getting ready to go out. We know that it's rained out there. We know that the track is dry now for these trucks to hit the racetrack. Which heat would you rather be in? You want to be in one?
You know, when it comes to my experience with dirt, Shannon, I'm used to growing really nice tomato plants in dirt, but, you know, I think I would want to be in that second or third. I mean, it's going to be slick and wet. Right?
NASCAR literally should just start a boat series, like a boat racing series. That'd be super dope. I wonder if they do. I mean, NASCAR probably doesn't, but.
We have to make a lot of tomatoes to get the money.
Oh, that's sick.
Well, it's 4 heat races, 15 laps each. We'll show you now who's going to be lining up in each of the heat races. David, who stands out to you in heat race number 1?
You know, Bubba Wallace, you know, starting in 8th. He's a winner in the truck
Free.
series at Eldora. He's going to
This is the craziest sport you will ever see on the water. Most of these boats don't have seat belts, roll cages, and forget about a windshield.
Why don't they at least have seatbelts? Like, come on. That's just being unsafe for the sake of being unsafe, you know? Some people will not wear their seatbelt in their car. Like, I'm sorry, like, I don't like to be a pussy when it comes to, like, being safe. In my point of view, I feel like if you can be, like, people say safety first, I disagree. I feel like fun should be before safety, but if you can have fun and be safe and it doesn't take away from the experience, then, like, then just fucking do it. Wearing a seatbelt does not take anything away from the car experience. People should just wear their damn seatbelts.
He's going to be starting 7. You got some guys that don't have a lot of dirt experience. Tanner Gray, they're going to be feeling it out as well.
I look at Mike Snyder. Was he even there? You know, he's not practicing for tomorrow.
Deegan can win this race. I think that'd be awesome, dude.
So this is good for him.
I want to see that.
You know, Eldora later in the year, whatever, you know, the races that they're going to run. So
Let's see what they're saying on Twitter about what the fuck is going on here. Like, come on.
see how it is with the two brothers. Can they get along and be fine in this heat race?
Yeah, and
Truex Jr., not Truex Jr.
yeah, the one reminds you that. But, you know, you look at Jessica Friesen, she's kind
Late models working in the dirt.
of starting mid-pack.
I think it's pretty cool that they have the late models working on that.
Is in the main event or not.
Just the third time in history that we'd have a husband and wife racing at the same race in NASCAR. So that would be something very cool. Maybe a good dinner.
Frolicking through the fields, the fuck?
Heat race number 3, this is what it looks like. Haley Deegan is starting on the pole for this one. Brett Moffitt.
0 viewers? The hell?
In this one, who stands out to you? Kyle Larson, Daniels. Whereas, I mean, we've got this is a full
Kyle Larson's an easy one, but, you know,
How'd that happen?
Starting on the pole, I think this is a great heat race for her. She was really fast when the track was a little wet and tacky yesterday, Shannon, and she's going to have the best seat in the house, so she'll be starting on that front row. And what else happens when the track's tacky and it's a little wet? It's muddy, you know. And so
Dude, some of those pictures yesterday at the Bristol practice session were so cool. Like, it just looked like a sand dune, like, just... Nobody deserved a truck win more than Jennifer Jo Cobb. It would be cool to see her win Talladega Daytona once she's been a lifer. Yeah, I mean, she has been a lifer. She, like, as long as I've been watching NASCAR, Jennifer Jo Cobb has been racing. You know? Like, there has never been a time where Jennifer Jo Cobb hasn't been racing for as long as I've been watching. So, I mean, I would love to see her win.
for tomorrow night's race as well. So looking forward to seeing him run it, and also because it's going to be new for him. It's going to be wet and tacky, not what he's used to. And I think of Chase Briscoe at the back. You know, I think that he's going to be one to watch coming from the back because he knows what to expect.
We'll be slinging some mud. Maybe Clint Boyer and Jeff Gordon will be sitting in that front row with their goggles on. Like we saw them last week.
It says I have 0 viewers in the stream, which I know is inaccurate.
15 laps for these guys. You got Todd Gilliland, he's starting on the pole. Ryan Newman, again, he does have to qualify on time. 43 drivers attempting to qualify. 40 will make the race. Who stands out to you here, David?
You know, Ryan Newman was pretty fast yesterday in that final practice. He's got a dirt background from when he was a young kid. But a side note for Ryan and that number 38 or 39 Ford that he's driving, Frank Kerr, a legendary dirt modified and open wheel race.
Oh my god! Can we just fucking start? 5:30?
And so when you talk about drivers learning
This cinnamon bun is good as fuck. You know what else would be good as fuck? Some racing.
we need to do a little bit of this or a little bit of that. So I think that'll be a big benefit to have someone with that kind of experience being a crew chief.
Yeah, for me, I'm looking at this race. I look at Danny Bone. I raced against him at Bowman Gray. I'm not sure he has any dirt experience. So, and we texted back and forth throughout the year and even last year. When
This is fucking annoying, dude.
Ugh. Individual's a great guy, so I don't know that he's going to be a little fish out of water on this one, but it's going to be exciting to see. And let's see big roads to the back. What do you say?
I was going to say, if you're going to do it, right? Just go, jump in, and go to Bristol.
He did not call me, so hopefully he's going to do good. Big roads, another guy I'm going to watch.
There you go. All right, we have much more as we're getting ready for those heat races out there. That's a good thing right there. We're going to check in with Bristol and get this baby started when we get back.
Oh, well, I don't know if they're actually starting it. Because drivers are strapping in the cars, but they say 5:30, so... I don't fucking know, dude. Y'all gotta get your shit together.
Disney Resort Hotel. So close to the parks, you can make all your Disney wishes come true. And now, you can save up to 30% on rooms at select Disney Resort hotels. Imagine the magic of staying here.
NASCAR just waits on the rain. It pisses me off to get these talking heads off my well, I mean, right now it feels like there's nothing else to be done, you know? Like, it feels like they should just go, you know? It's like, at this point, it only hurts more to not start than to start. Now, obviously, I don't know how dirt differs from, you know, normal tracks, but I mean, we're clearly fine to go racing. Let's just do it.
Say yes to Allegra, and for congestion relief, find Allegra D behind the pharmacy counter.
Selling on Poshmark is crazy simple. All you have to do is post a picture, add a description, add a price, and you're pretty much good to go. Right now I'm selling Air Jordans and Nikes and Adidas, anything really performance related or style related.
Download the free Poshmark app now.
Happy Hour just got hoppier at IHOP with a $5 menu featuring pancakes, burgers, and more yum yums. So while you can't buy happiness, you can buy hoppiness. iHoppy Hour, every day from 2 to 10 p.m.
DiGiorno has 7 delicious crusts, and your family food critics will rave. Croissant crust is flaky layers of buttery bliss. Rising crust is fresh baked deliciousness.
I don't know what the fuck we're waiting for, though.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
I started investing when I was quite young, about 10 years old. I invested to set up for my future. Each year, I just try to keep expanding, just trying to put away a certain percentage of each paycheck that I get, so it pays off in the long run.
If this weekend gets rained out, it will truly suck for NASCAR. Their two biggest events that could have had massive ratings got rained. Daytona 500 in this week. Yeah, I mean, I was literally listening to a Barstool podcast the other day, and they were advertising this race on there. Like, this is huge. It's going to be huge. Engines fired for the first qualifying race. All right. Let's go.
Download the free Fox Bet Super 6 app and pick 6 race outcomes for a chance to win $5.
Oh my god. Are you guys actually going to show the leaderboard or not? Like, I hate this shit of having to wait to see if they're going to have the leaderboard. Probably not. Just have the leaderboard or don't.
Back here on Race Hub, those two are ready to go, and the track is ready to go. We're going to turn it over to our friends high above the Bristol dirt. Michael and Vince, it's all yours, guys. Have fun out there tonight.
Thanks, Shannon. And the late models have worked in the track a little bit more. The trucks have rolled out, and we're getting ready for this first heat race. 11 trucks.
Alright, I guess they're not going to fucking have it, so.
Race, and before they get going, check in with Rick and Smith.
Well, Vince, we've been standing down here watching these late models go around, pack this track in, get the track ready. Matt, you're kind of a resident dirt guy these days. What's your take on what we're going to see in this first heat race based on the track right now?
I mean, it looks like still a little bit slimy. I'm glad I'm in the second one, so I can watch everything what happened this first one. Hopefully this Menard's good, Tender's good.
They're about to go. I hope there's not like 10 pace laps.
It was really dry slick. Right now is slimy, and by the time we go out there, we might have a lot more traction. So
What if a truck flips onto pit road and, like, you know, ruins everyone else's trucks? That'd be kind of, intense.
It goes from slimy to dry slick to rubbered up.
You know what I think would be even more fun? Is if they, like, swapped the heat races. So they did the first heat for the truck series, then the first heat for the cup series. Then the second for the truck, then the second for the cup. I think that'd be cool. Who you got winning the NCAA tournament? Is LSU still in it? That's who I originally had. I don't know if they're still in it, but I want to see Syracuse win it. But they're playing Houston tomorrow night, I think. So.
Toward the front. And there's old Harv too, Vince.
Happy Harvick, Bubba Wallace in there as well. Nice lineup.
No shit.
That's what the onboard looks.
Check out Bubba Wallace. Gonna hop inside of his truck. Columbia.
All right.
Golly, this is so cool. We're getting ready to go racing, Vince. We've rained and stormed all day. We're gonna hop on board also.
All right, I guess there's no leaderboard, so fuck it.
He's got a big smile on his face. Toyota on board. Stuart Friesen.
I think we're going green.
How about going down on the ground, maybe? That camera's going to get muddy.
Here we go.
The green flag waves. And here's number 1 for the Camping World Truck Series on the dirt.
Yeah, you guys are gonna die. This is gonna be intense. Holy shit. These motherfuckers are crazy. They're like drifting. You don't see drifting in NASCAR, but here you do. You see drifting here. They're drifting. Oh shit.
The caution is and that is the problem right there. The mud that is on the windshields and kind of hard to drive and race when that's the view you've got.
Well, I think maybe NASCAR could red flag this thing. Let them clean their grills. That's the main concern. That the engine's over. Well, you got to be able to see where you're going too, obviously. So there's a couple of main concerns, Vince.
Do you think Harvick is quite as excited as he was yesterday? You say, wait a minute, where am I going?
If this was a regular Bristol race, I would say Kevin Harvick's going to smoke these guys, but it's on dirt, so I don't think he will. I hope not. He better not fucking win.
We've heard Crafton say this track is nothing.
Yeah, so they're not going to have a leaderboard.
Some of them have never been on dirt, and yet they're able to get out there, run 3 or 4 laps.
Red flag.
Right quickly, and now we're going to bring them down and clean them up a little bit.
Look at the difference. Mike Marlar's truck, who was
There's a red flag now.
Field, his grill is clear, and the 34. Look at Marlar's truck there.
They went 1 lap.
Clear on the front, and Griffin, who was behind him in the 34.
Why do they call them heat races?
All the mud that
Aren't they called heat races? Because it's like,
the front end of that 34.
I don't know.
You know what Marlar's saying? Why are we stopping this thing? Everything was good up where I was.
Watch the. This is the start from Kevin Harvick's view.
Nope.
Listen to him work that gas.
Dude, his whole fucking onboard camera got destroyed. Ugh. Dude, it's gonna be fun tomorrow, dude. I mean, not if they stop it every fucking 2 minutes. But NASCAR clearly didn't think through. Why not put wipers on? I want to watch the race. It's on FS1, but they're not actually racing yet, so, or they were for 1 lap.
You know what's fun, Vince? As cool as that was, the way it looked from above, and those guys couldn't see, you can imagine how good it's going to be when they can.
Wow, what a challenge. Hey, shout out to our man Andy Jeffers and the folks at BSI who take care of all the onboard cams. It's going to be a challenge for those folks tonight as well. How about a little radio from the 26 camp of Tyler Ankrum?
Don't get the channel. Was hoping you were showing it. Oh, no, I can't show shit. I'll get fucking copyrighted for that. YouTube will, like, show up at my door and fucking beat me with a baseball bat if I try to show the race on stream.
Michael, they're not looking at much. This actually just came off of the 26 of Tyler Ankrum. I can tell you these tear-offs normally maybe, I don't know, a pound at most. That much? This one's probably 4 or 5 pounds.
Honestly, I feel like if they can't see, just continue racing anyway. You just race anyway, you know?
I've never seen anything like this. And I've told you, I've not spent much time at dirt tracks, so this is all new to me. But teams down here, they're pulling the tear-offs. They are getting the outerwears on the front grill screens off of these trucks, replacing those, putting some clean ones on there. So a lot of work going down at the moment here.
And there you see some of the onboard.
So yeah, what they're doing right now is they're those who are not watching, they are cleaning off the fucking trucks because it was so muddy that they went one lap in and no one could see a damn thing. So this is gonna be a mess. It's gonna be fun, bro. It's gonna be awesome. I'm a chameleon. That's why you love NASCAR, though. Yeah, they don't have a fucking live leaderboard. That's great.
So you could have stuffed cheesy bread with extra cheesy mom carbs.
It's me.
Or saddle up on the couch for specialty pizza and a Western. Get 30-day access to stream thousands of movies for free on Epix Now with any online order from Domino's.
Introducing Michelob Ultra Organic Seltzer.
I love dirt racing, but they should have had this at like a regular dirt track. I would much rather watch a regular Bristol race any day of the week. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that. I feel like either way it's fine. My question is if they keep doing this, are they going to have to redo the dirt every year? Are they going to have to you know what would actually be really fucking cool is if Bristol Motor Speedway, they made a monument outside of the racetrack where every year after they're done with a dirt race and they get all the dirt off the track, they go and put it into one big pile. One just ginormous fucking pile outside the racetrack, and then they make that a monument. And then every year they go and reuse that dirt. That'd be really fucking cool. They reuse that exact dirt every year. That'd be awesome. So apparently they're going to have some competition cautions tomorrow at lap 50 and at lap 150. And during those, I don't think the laps will count, the caution laps. Only for those two, though. Which I'm not sure if I like that, but... I think caution laps should count. Some people disagree with me, but... I don't know.
Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway, and we are definitely racing in the dirt. If I needed any more proof, it would be this 15-pound clump of mud. This just rolled out from the back of one of these trucks. These crew members are actually now trying to get all the mud out from underneath these trucks. Vince, Michael, I got to tell you something. 15 pounds here. I can tell you there's at least probably 50 pounds that rolled out of this truck of Tyler Ankram's right now worth of mud. I don't know what that would do to...
Tony Stewart has to be laughing his ass off right now. Yeah, man. He's probably like, those fucking idiots. They could have just come here and it would have all been fine.
The Packers, the late models, are going to come back out and put some more laps down out on the track because otherwise, Mike, until they get this thing a little more dry and a little more packed down, you're going to have this problem just repeat itself.
Yeah, but I will commend NASCAR, these teams, for giving it a go. You know, they packed the track for a couple hours. It hadn't rained in a few hours. They put the late models out there. They were making some good laps. NASCAR made a decision that it was time to go, and then they quickly said, all right, we gotta go re-rack and try again. You can see the teams have risen to the occasion, got the windshields clean, pulling dirt out, and now the track packers are out there again. I'm just going to be interested, Vince. Maybe the trucks, as heavy as they are, just dig down a little bit deeper into the dirt and pick up more mud than the late models. And so, since they ran 2 or 3 laps and got all that mud up off the track, that when we go back, it will be better, I think. Is it enough to make it where they can run and see what they're doing is the question.
Well, it certainly is a learning experience in every corner of it. And whether you're talking about the those preparing the racing surface. This is certainly a new
So they've been on the red for
these late models going to get up to
6 minutes now.
and hopefully run it in and make it a raceable surface.
Yeah, I want to see racing, bro.
We'll check back in with Regan.
It's a lot of fun watching these late models right now, but I found two more of our resident dirt guys, some of the best dirt guys in the country, Kyle Larson, Chase Briscoe. Guys, did you expect that when they went green right there that it would look just like that?
I honestly thought they'd go to the quarter and never turn and all hit the wall, so I was surprised they made it to the quarter, but now
You know what would be funny? Is if they don't get all these heat races completed until like 10 p.m. So like the truck race starts at like 11, and then we're just here till like 1 in the morning. I wouldn't be against that, but
I think just more laps like they're doing right here is the best thing you can do. I mean, packing it's not going to do anything. It's just, you got to get wheel spin to get the slime burned off of it.
Chase, what I need to know from you now is, I've heard of a dry slick track, I've heard of a muddy track, I've heard of a, I don't know, whatever Crafton called it earlier, a mutter track. I don't even remember what he said. What exactly do we call what happened in turn 1 there?
Yeah, it's just a greasy racetrack. You know, there's a lot of water on it. You know, there's not a lot of grip. You know, as the track will start blowing off, the more guys run on it, the faster the pace will pick up.
You've got a couple heat races before you go out. Do you ask your crew chief to try and change anything last second because of what you're seeing?
Yeah, I couldn't really hear what he said, but I felt like he said something about setup. So really the biggest thing is, you know, if your car was tight.
so much dirt on those windshields, man.
I think all of us were preparing to race on a really slick racetrack. So I know for me personally, I'm really worried about being way too tight right here. But I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we race. If we race, the dirt guys are finally going to have a huge advantage, I feel like. So we'll see.
I think you guys have a huge advantage anyways, and good luck in your heat races. Thanks for trying to clear some of this up for me. I have no clue what I'm doing here.
I would certainly agree with that, Regan. Those guys have a big advantage either way. They're superior dirt trackers.
We made 1 lap of racing. I want to see what Tony Stewart's saying on Twitter about this. Probably isn't tweeting, honestly. I actually don't even know how. Yeah, he hasn't tweeted in the last hour. I don't even know really how much he tweets.
Mortgage refinance rates from multiple lenders.
He has a YouTube channel. He's fucking hilarious.
This ain't a knock on tradition. Nostalgia has its place. This is for a different breed of ride.
Tony Stewart's YouTube videos are funny.
What's down the road untraveled. We're not outlaws. We're outliers. Not sitting in someone else's circle.
Jaden, there's a lot of weird shit going on right now.
What's my seaflight story? My car is more than 4 wheels. It's my after-work decompression zone. So when my windshield broke, I searched for someone who really knew my car. I found the experts at Safelight Auto Glass. With their exclusive technology,
Why does it gotta be so like smudged? You know?
to my glass, so my safety systems still work. Who knew that was a thing? Safety glass service I can trust.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Everything you want to see at once. Coming at you like a diamond on fire. I am bumping, banging, and battling to the because if you can conquer this series, you can conquer anything. That was something the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. I am NASCAR.
Baby, just to let me down, let me down.
And mess me around.
Next Saturday, baseball is back on FS1. Back are the Blacks and Quincy Jr.
Should I live stream on opening day? Actually, I will if the Red Sox are going to be nationally broadcasted. If they're not, then I won't. Which I doubt they would because they're playing the Orioles, so I guess I probably won't.
Race ready. In the meantime, look at all that mud just from a lap of on-track activity for
See, that cleared it up so much.
series competitors. It was a fun lap, though, man. For us, it depends on your perspective, I guess, and maybe where you were sitting. Kevin Harvick was one of those out in it. Let's see if he's really having it.
Hey, Kevin, it's Michael and the boys in the Fox booth. Do you copy?
I got you, bud.
Well, I love the idea of the Hunt brothers pizza cam, but I'm telling you what, they didn't work at all in that launch there. What did it look like from your angle?
Yeah, that's probably as uncomfortable as I've ever been in a race car and made a race there.
I squirted on the camera. Isn't that legendary? See, that really cleaned it up. Looks crystal clear. Crystal clear. Perfect. Fuck safety. Fun first, then safety. I hope it works out well. NASCAR is a big organization. When it comes to dirt, I think they should have went to an actual dirt track where people know what they're doing when it's wet or dry. I mean, for this year, honestly, yeah, I agree with you. I feel like in the future, though, I feel like 2022 should have been the first Bristol dirt race. Because, you know, what other dirt tracks would really have the capacity to hold, you know, a Cup Series race? I don't really think there is any. So, Bristol, you know, it's a fucking arena. It's a fucking coliseum. You put dirt on it, and you got amazing attendance. But, yeah, for this year, since they have limited attendance anyway, yeah, I don't see why they couldn't have gone to, like, just a normal dirt track.
Has Keelan tried to help you at all? He's a pretty accomplished young racer, and you don't have a lot of dirt experience. How have those conversations gone?
He drove around like a wanker today, so he definitely showed that he's 8 today. But Chase Briscoe is probably, he's standing over here trying to.
But I think they should have went to. Oh yeah, that's what you said. That people know what they're doing when it's wet or dry. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like they don't have the proper people here to deal with this situation. You know, I feel like they just don't have the resources that they needed. I feel like they really did miss some things.
Yeah, I'm not much help. Boyer says,
But I think they're getting ready to go back out. I'm not sure.
Clint Boyer with us making an appearance as well, so thank you. It's good to see you. Well, the fans are still entertained, even if they see the late models going around the track. It's better than nothing.
We've just seen about every emotion from Kevin Harvick this weekend.
Best season ever is rolling. Blaney stole the show in Atlanta. A shocker. Now he'll hit the dirt in Bristol for the wildest race of the season. I love the smell of fresh dirt in Bristol. Breathe it in, people.
What if they end up having to just cancel the race? That would be a disaster.
The Universal Championship triple threat has reshaped WrestleMania, and Edge is more dangerous than ever. It's an all-new Friday Night SmackDown, live at 8 Eastern on Fox.
We are going to Disney World.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Let your tomorrow begin today. Get 2 extra days added to your ticket when you purchase a non-discounted 4-night, 3-day Walt Disney Travel Company agreement ticket package at select Disney
Damn.
Resort hotels.
Yeah, no fish.
The spiciness is sort of like. For me, it's a physical, it's deeper.
But the sky is darkening quickly around BMX. Motherfuckers!
So you want to make the best burger ever?
Denny Hamlin about to get fined for bashing NASCAR. Look at his Twitter. I gotta look at it quick, too. He might delete it.
That means best burger ever.
One tweet in the last hour. Maybe Richard Petty was right after all. What did he say? What did Richard Petty say? I don't understand the reference. What did Richard Petty say?
DVR service from Verizon Fios. The whole family can record more shows at the same time, all on the same set-top box. So record here and watch there, or simply pause down here and continue upstairs. With up to 100 hours of storage, you can even record up to 6 shows at once. And with the Fios TV app,
Richard Petty said dirt was dumb.
almost anywhere.
Oh.
Stream them at home or on the go. Go to Channel 500 to upgrade the multi-room DVR.
He said this weekend is never going to work properly and will be a mess. Well, like when people said it'll be a mess, I thought it'd be like just a lot of wrecks, you know, like a lot of crazy wrecks. That's what I thought they meant. I didn't think they meant like this. You know, yeah, this is a fucking shit show. When we ran one lap in a heat race that was 30 minutes delayed and 40 minutes delayed, and we run one lap and now we're sitting here under a red flag. Yeah, that's a shit show that I did not want to see.
Back at Bristol, you know, we gave it a shot. Put heat race 1 out on track, and this is what happened once they got the green.
Drivers climbing out of their trucks, light rains, truck covers, unfavorable forecast.
You've heard of turn right to go left. I liked Harvick. He said he couldn't look out the window. He just had to look left. Look left to try to hang on. And this is, look at that.
We cannot be having rain also on top of these other problems.
After one lap, the trucks were brought back down pit road and a big cleaning process underway, and eventually they've determined that the track is just not going to be ready anytime soon or in the immediate future, so the drivers can get out of the trucks. So we'll catch up with a few of the drivers that are going to be participating tonight, and we begin with Regan.
Well, Brett Moffitt just standing here with me, watching the camera off to our side and seeing the viewpoint that those guys had at the start. Originally, you were going to start.
How long is this delay going to be?
What do you think after you see that?
Truck covers, fans are heading under the stands. To be honest, these races probably won't be running till Monday and Tuesday until the sun is beating down on the dirt so it can fully dry like it. Yesterday's practice was so cool. Like, that was awesome. You know?
Your truck owner, Al Neese, was standing over here for a minute ago with you as we were waiting before the rain got here.
Funny. Took me a second.
And everybody said we need more water. Now today, everybody's saying we need less water. What's his take on all of that?
Yeah, it's a bummer. He has that beautiful water truck up here, and he got some laps in it yesterday, but unfortunately, Mother Nature's taking care of the water today a little more than we want. And,
Not even noon could fix this. Yeah. I don't like the idea of noon start times, though. I'm in the minority here.
So it's unfortunate, but hopefully we'll get going. The fans here are awesome. It's great to see them here. Hopefully they can stick it out with us.
Last thing I got to mention, when we came to the dirt race this weekend, I'm very inexperienced. They told me, don't wear black.
The rain is visibly set. We're not racing today. We're fucking not.
You're in a white driver's suit. What are you thinking?
It's the only option I had. It was our colors all year, so it looks great on an asphalt track. Clearly from practice yesterday, it's not turning out well. But I got a fresh one for the features whenever that time comes.
Good luck when you get out there racing, and good luck to your track owners this week.
Good stuff, Regan. And Brett Moffitt, you see Bubba Wallace out of his truck.
Talking about a stylish driver's suit. Yeah, Bubba's looking good in that Columbia wear.
And, you know, they mentioned the water trucks. Al Neese, you know, part of Al Neese's business umbrella is creating water trucks. And I can't
Should have played Heat 5. I'm thinking I might in a bit. I'm not sure, though, yet. Well, I mean, they still got one lap in, so would have had to change everything back over for one lap.
Good stuff. Well, we are hoping to go racing yet this evening. We've got these 4 qualifying races and the championship, the feature, if you will, to run tonight as well. But Right now, we've got some precipitation in the air, and you see that the fans that are starting to take
I thought they would be able to race kind of in the rain. I mean, obviously not too much rain, but I thought, like, because I've heard that they, like, they moisten the track. They intentionally wet the track because it, you know, I don't know why, but they do. And so I thought, you know, if it rains a little bit, that's not a big deal, but clearly it is. Doesn't rain in that game because it sucks. Yeah. What happens if the cup cars don't run their heat? I also wonder the same thing. I'm gonna ask Bob. Wait, I'm just gonna see what he said first. He probably already answered that question.
When you have all that, the last thing you'll need is a road. The Chevy Silverado Trail Bus, ready to off-road, right from the factory.
What should we do?
I'm going to CashNetUSA.com. I can apply in minutes, and if approved, we can have the money as soon as the same business day.
Go to CashNetUSA.com to apply for the money you need.
I am chaos in a good way, coming at you like a comet on fire. I am bumping, banging, and bashing their finish. The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. I am NASCAR.
Are you a backpack packer snacker? A motivating a dog slacker snacker? Or a midnight movie attacker watcher snacker?
Sargento Balance Brakes are a perfectly balanced snack any time of day.
Sargento. We're real cheese people.
The Harry's razor is not the same. Our razors have 5 German-engineered blades designed to stay sharp, so your 8th shave is as smooth as your first. And we never upcharge you for high quality. Harry's, available in store.
Yeah, I gotta ask him.
I spent months looking for a job. I got nowhere. This helped me deal with that frustration. Things changed when I tried ZipRecruiter because it works like a free personal recruiter. ZipRecruiter sent me great jobs. I applied with a click. Some companies even invited me to apply. I started a new job last week. This still helps.
Go to ZipRecruiter.com and put ZipRecruiter to work for you.
Allergies don't have to be scary. Spraying Flonase daily stops your body from overreacting to allergens all season long. You're good.
You know, if you want to make that sandwich the real deal, you gotta focus.
They seriously need to consider moving this Bristol date to the summer, like the start of June or something, because it literally rains every year during it. Yeah, just even if they don't continue running the dirt in the future, they just need to have it. Yeah, like June last year was really good, or I think it was like May 31st, but it was that worked, you know. It was beautiful weather. I mean, weather can happen at any time of year, but it just seems to happen most often in the spring. Most of the summer races are fine. You know, last year was fine. The year before that was fine. 2018 was fine. 2017, yeah, that was fine. 2016 had issues. But yeah, pretty much every year, the summer race is fine weather-wise, but...
I might have been stretching the truth a little bit, but I don't think anyone was stretching the truth when they said they couldn't see. Wow. Yeah, this was definitely different. I mean, obviously, you know, these truckers try to get out there and run that first qualifying race. And,
part of me is thinking this weekend isn't even going to happen at this point. Joe Adele, let's see this. I love that dude.
Deck to pinch hit. Next delivery, it's popped in the air into right center, chasing hard.
Woo-hoo!
Did Joe Adele catch that one? Let's see. We're waiting for the call from the umpires, and he did. He was
What a great
airborne
catch.
when.
you know, like they say, they wanted water yesterday. Today they don't want water, so.
Oh my goodness.
And you know, when you're going to your local dirt track and you see these dirt late models or modifieds, a lot of times they have screen with a few safety bars in front of the driver. So the driver has tear-offs. So he may get, you know, 10 or 12, 14 tear-offs that he's ripping through, but you can't do that, you know, on these trucks and cars this weekend in Bristol. So, yeah, I mean, it's something.
We lit all the laps today.
And we left yesterday with everything being so smooth. The weather was nice. The track was prepared very well. That this is just another.
That is for you. My God, that is for you. I still love you, baby, and that was. Hey, doing chat.
Okay.
Hey.
Hear me out, mud flaps. I don't know how that would help. I don't even know what that is.
Like a dirt car, you know, they had the late models out there running, trying to dry the track off, and that usually does help. It just takes a lot of maintenance, and that's what we see at a track like this.
Yeah, we did hear some people yesterday asking, like, is there really dirt out there? Because it looks so slick down. This is proof there is definitely dirt out there, but it's not going to look like this when these guys race, hopefully, right? Because we need to just let the track get ready a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. And I agree with Bobby. The track looked like it was drying out in the racing group.
What I think will end up happening is if the dirt race isn't able to happen, they'll probably postpone this race till whenever, and then they'll just do it at the normal Bristol. Why didn't NASCAR run the Xfinity well? Looking at it now, it may be good they didn't run Xfinity because that would have been another series they would have had to try to get a racing in for. Yeah, I mean, that would have been a whole new shit show. But honestly, I didn't even know that there wasn't Xfinity. Like, I was under the impression that they were racing Xfinity here until, like, last week. I had, like, looked at the schedule, and there was no Xfinity, and I was like, wait, what? I thought there was Xfinity. So I think it was because everyone was talking about, like, the people that were going to be, like, the Cup drivers racing the truck race, and I was like, well, what about the Xfinity race? Isn't there an Xfinity race? And then I checked, and there wasn't an Xfinity race, and I was like, oh. Yo, is the race happening? Well, it was. They were running the truck qualifying heat races. They delayed it by like half an hour, and then they ran one lap, and then there was like just too bad of conditions, so they red flagged it. And now I think it's raining there. If they do postpone this weekend, they can run it in summer when NBC has to take a 2-week break for the Olympics. One of those weeks, Fox can broadcast. That would work. That would work.
To go down there, like your price just all the way went up. We talked about some of those dirt regulars, of course, Kyle Larson, Chase Briscoe, Stuart Friesen, another one of those guys, looking to make a little bit of history tonight if his wife Jessica does make the field for the truck race. Regan Smith and Megan Smith, Regan's wife, had a chance to sit down with the two Friesens to talk about this weekend. Take a look.
When you reach up and you fire the engine, what's that moment gonna feel like?
Why the fuck? I don't know, dude. Oh, you mean why the fuck are the conditions bad? Well, it was raining all day, and then it just caused a lot of mud issues. So then, right as they got going, like, mud just went in everyone's windshield. Like, no one was able to see a damn thing. So they immediately stopped the race on lap 2, and they did that around 5:17, and so we've been under a red flag for half an hour now.
But this is, like, totally just so cool.
Yeah, and it's really neat that they've raced against each other a lot.
Why on this big day does God have to make it rain? Well, God isn't real, but I don't know why it had to rain. It's clouds.
I wonder who he's going to be pulling for. I would guess the mom. Yeah, probably the mom. But, no question. I don't know, the dad may be trying to get some good wishes in. Yeah.
Well, you know, they did practice yesterday, you know, together, so at least they got some laps together. But I was looking them up earlier today, and
Bob didn't answer my question. That was rude. I thought he would have answered my question.
so to see Jessica out there, I mean, they were side by side. That was a race just last year. They finished first and second. So those things are not easy to drive. I did one of those one time in Canada. I went for the how much will it pay? And when I left, I went, thank God
got and paid enough, because I don't know if I want to do that again. So it's really cool to see them doing this together, and I think that's just really exciting. And you know, I know that the dinners might be a little different, and they're probably hard on each other, but at the same time,
Maybe this guy hates irregularities. Yeah,
it's cool to have
maybe.
for him to have his wife, you know, supporting him like that and also doing it.
Really know what those two are going through. Okay, so Regan and his wife Megan sat down with the free sense. Regan actually caught up with Jessica just a few moments ago out of Bristol.
Perhaps nobody wants to get these qualifying heat races in more than Jessica Friesen.
The major's on board. What's up, Kenneth? How's it going? We're sitting under a red flag for rain and just terrible track conditions.
If we can't get in for the heat race, I really don't want to be sitting in the grandstands watching. So I'm hoping we get these heats in. You know, it's just it's Mother Nature, so there's nothing we can do about it. So hopefully.
Do the all 50 states quiz on Google. I'll do it on Sporkle. Sporkle's better. I can do this. This is easy.
Hopefully we can get out there and get some laps and get in the race.
All right.
Husband Stewart just walked behind you a moment ago there, gave you a pat on the shoulder. I got to find out. I had a chance to speak with you a little bit earlier this week. You talked about the nerves, what it was going to be like when you fired the truck engine up for the first time.
Oh, fuck. How do you spell Massachusetts? Fuck. Where's the microphone? But oh. Massachusetts. No, you bitch. M-A-S-S-A-G. I don't fucking. Massachusetts. M-A-S-S-A-C-H-U-S-E-T-T-S. Why the fuck is it spelled like that?
People, you know, ask, you know, well, why did NASCAR put those trucks out so quick? Well, that's exactly the reason why. You know, they have these teams that are trying to make the race, and if they don't get these qualifying races in, they're not going to have a chance to race, Bobby. And that's so important for these teams. And so thanks to NASCAR for trying to make that happen.
And we said earlier that dirt races, they go into the wee hours of the night or the morning. So hopefully they can, if they do that, hopefully they can do it as long as they can, because there's a lot of trucks that need to make this race, or trying to make this race, not only Jessica, but some others too. So it would be great to be able to see all these truckers be able to go out there and compete to try to get in the show.
It feels like a throwback weekend, right? Because how many times we would talk to drivers who needed to qualify on time, whether it be in the Truck Series, Xfinity, or Cup Series. So now we're kind of experiencing that again. Good luck to you, Jessica, out there. We're all rooting for you. Take a look at that. They are, right now, looks dry. Doesn't look like there's any rain in the forecast. We are going to head back out to the racetrack. Vince and Michael are going to take it after the break.
When making the new Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich, people asked how I felt about burger places selling fried chicken. I'd say that's none of my business. Just like making fried chicken is none of theirs. Get the new Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich for just $3.99. It's finger-licking good.
It's a familiar story. Allergies ruining your sleep, and next day too. Taking Xyzal at night relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than
Mississippi.
The first dose provides the same relief as Zyrtec at nearly half the size. Be wise all. Take Xyzal at night.
I am here and now.
Fuck.
Where stories you pass down are born.
Mimmel. M-I-M. What the fuck is that state? That's an A state. Arkansas. There we go. Oklahoma. Texas. Oh, I forgot Wisconsin.
Less energy, less drive? Definitely. It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age. Happen to you guys? Yeah. So what did you do? We got Nugenix Total T. To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, score 2321321. This unique man-boosting formula is powered.
All right. What the hell is this state? Don't tell me. But
That does it. I gotta get Nugenix. Just send a text for complimentary.
by the way? She'll like it too. Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now.
Oh, that's Kansas.
232-151. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo.
Wyoming.
Most powerful fat incinerator ever. With key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast. Absolutely free. That's SCORE.
Idaho, Montana, Nevada, California, Washington, Oregon. What's the one state that I'm missing?
The rain has started to come down a little bit harder, along with Michael Waltrip. I'm Vince Welch. We did get one lap of the first heat.
Oh, that's Maryland.
And the mud on
There we go.
the front of the trucks covering the radiators and the windshields was
Hell yeah.
so bad that they had to pull in. They could not compete under those conditions. But Mike, there's no question.
I named every state. That was fun. I should try to do it quicker. They give you 10 minutes, right? Yeah, 10 minutes. I did it in 4:26, so I'm gonna do it quicker.
Qualify their way in through the heat races and just set that starting lineup, find out who our favorites were. We had one lap and the drivers couldn't see where they were going and the radiators were clogged up. We had to park them on pit road. But when you think about yesterday's practice session and all the fun we saw, guys just bringing the bottom as tight as they could, other guys up in the cushion trying to bring that in. There's so many storylines and so much to talk about when these truckers go racing. But right now, the weather in Tennessee is not cooperating with our plans.
No, it is not. We'll keep our fingers crossed and hope that that changes. But the track was already too wet, and then it started to rain again, and that's just the conditions that we've been kind of forced to deal with at this point. So first things first, we got to get Mother Nature to cooperate, and then they'll get working on the track again to try to get that a little more to our capabilities as far as racing is concerned. Of course, we've raced on the dirt 7 times before in the Camping World Truck Series at Eldora. Began with Austin Dillon winning in 2013, Bubba Wallace in 2014.
And then this field is stacked. We've got a lot of winners, guys that are just thinking that they're going to put their name on the trophy here at Bristol for the first time, including Kyle Larson, who I think everybody circled him as maybe the favorite when we started practice yesterday.
Okay.
As practice went on, there's a bunch of racers that say, we're going to get Kyle Larson's number. Kyle Larson won, 50-some races last summer, and so he's obviously on top of his game on the dirt. But Chase Briscoe, we saw this tough lineup with Stuart Priest. Heck, Stuart even brought his wife along, dirt race expert, trying to take down Kyle Larson. That's a great list of winners.
Fuck, what's that state called? What's that state called?
Yeah, the 5 of the 7 who won at Eldora are competing.
I had that one last time.
Maybe a little asterisk next to Christopher Bell because John Hunter
There we go.
on baby watch, and if Nemechek has to go, Bell would slip into the 4 truck. But so far, it's still John Hunter that's scheduled to drive that truck once we do eventually get going. And you can see as the rain falls, they've covered up the trucks, and we are in a holding pattern again here at Bristol. Stay with us.
Oh, there's that cute guy from 12C. I talked to him. Yeah, no.
New Jersey, and fuck, Delaware. There we go. Did that one in 3 minutes, 33 seconds. What's up, Brant? How's it going? What a race that was. Yeah, 1 lap.
I found your retainer in the dryer.
I'm Draymond Green with my Subway sub with 10
fucking name every U.S. county? Bro, I'm still trying to name every city in the world. Good job, better than I could do.
Gee, I wonder where the kids are. But we found out their clothes hide a lot.
I got really used to doing it quickly in 7th grade. And I learned Mimmel. This looks like a dude. These states right here look like a dude, and his name is Mimmel. That's his hat, that's his face, that's his shirt, that's his pants, and that's his shoes. I also learned ill in Ohio. You can be ill in Ohio. I used to live in New England, so I just know all the New England states. Obviously, you get the easy ones. I think I just made a point to remember Nebraska and Arkansas. Like, I made, like, my own, like, a specific point to just remember where those were. But, yeah. There's one where you, like, tap on the smart board, and you try to, like, time yourself. I got really good at that. We should name every NASCAR champion. I've done that so many times. I'm gonna get all these. Let's get the easy ones first. Johnson, Petty.
Back at Bristol, and the conditions, well, they weren't racy, that's for sure. The track was so wet because of the rains we had earlier today that in just one lap, you see the result of the trucks. The windshields were covered in mud and the radiators were caked, and now the rain is falling, and it's gone from bad to worse. Mike, are you in charge of the weather?
I was going to say, Vince, you sure are delivering some horrible news. I can't believe you couldn't figure out something positive. We're at Bristol, racing on the dirt, and it's just not working.
Do NBA champions? That one would be harder. I think I've tried to, but, like, I think you actually have to specifically, like, fill in each year. Like, it's not like this where you just do, like, Jimmy Johnson and it fills in, like, every one of them that Jimmy Johnson has won. It's like you actually have to fill in each specific year, and which kind of sucks.
This is the outcome for the night. We will be finished for the evening. We're canceled for the rest of the night. And
Really?
The Camping World Truck Series race will be run tomorrow night after the Cup race.
Okay.
So we'll run the Cup race tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 Eastern, and then you'll see the Camping World Trucks at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow.
So,
The inclement weather that is here at Bristol this evening.
what's going on? Are they running the heat races still? Tonight's NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. Okay, heat races for trucks and cup races have been canceled. Rest of the evening has been postponed. Cup races 4 p.m. Green Sunday. Trucks to run afterward at 9 p.m. So what? So how do they decide the lineup? If no heat races, I believe.
We're going to leave you now, but send you to yesterday's Cup practice here at Bristol. In the meantime,
I'm just trying to see. I'm going to end the stream in a minute. Stream is probably over. Heat 5 time? No, I'm fucking getting off. So what about the truck heats? Alright, man. About to go play some GTA. I'll be on tomorrow. Alright, see you, man. I hope the race is tomorrow. I don't think... I'll see how the weather's looking for tomorrow. So, yeah, the heats are canceled, so I can just change this back to... Scattered Thunder. Oh, wait, no. Tomorrow, around 5. It'll be raining up till 4, but then after that, it should be good. So, that'll be fun. So this long stream will be tomorrow. This stream, yep. I expected it to be a long stream tonight, but it's a short one. So that's the end of this one, guys. Thank you guys for watching.